Official time of day is 3:57.
So many people.
That's that's why.
Annika Nelson.
Oh, look at all of us.
Hi, Skylar. You excited?
Wish you did.
Oh, there's Mike and Rachel.
Oh. That's cool.
What?
You're doing elementary school.
Maybe all on top.
Nothing here.
We could stay at home and watch the sunset, but I can't help from asking, are you bored yet? And if you're feeling lonely, you should tell me before this ends up as another memory. Will you tell the truth so I don't have to lie? Will you tell the truth so I don't have to lie?
Otherwise, it's going to show us on there all during the video.
What's up, guys? How are we doing today? Give me a wave if we're doing good. Awesome, awesome. This is totally new to me, so this is gonna be like, it might be a little rocky, but we're gonna stick with it. I cannot wait to get started. I gotta tell you guys a little secret though. I am ditching school for this show, so I turned my iPad off and everything. But it's gonna be such a fun time. But before we do get started, everybody's got to know my name. Everybody's got to know who I am. My name is Alec Mueller, for those of you who don't know me. And for those of you who do know me, I know I may be hard to recognize. I've been growing out the beard for a few months now. So, yeah, you guys don't look impressed. But it is a work in progress. It is a work in progress. But that is not what we're here for. We are here to donate to the St. Vrain Valley School District free lunch program, which has given out over 90,000, yes, 90,000 different meals, which is incredible, to kids and families around our community. And so far, this is insane to me. We have raised $800, over $800 for this very show. I'm so, that was like beyond what I even thought, but I think we can get it even higher. So I do ask that if you can, please donate after the show if you had a good time and if you enjoyed the show. And with that being said, let's get started. Welcome to the magic of giving back. So for our first thing that we're doing here, I'm gonna need one of you guys. I'm gonna kind of scroll through, pick somebody out here. It's like I'm walking down the audience, but virtually. Here, let's see, Skylar. How are you doing today, Skylar? It's so good to see you here.
Hi, Alec. I'm so good. How are you? I'm so excited.
I am fantastic. I'm so excited. So, you know, if you're anything like me, you probably haven't been moving a whole lot. I mean, I think the only time I move is to click the yes, I'm still watching button. You think they would just stop asking at this point, you know, but let's get moving a little bit. Let's get our bodies flowing and stuff. Skylar, I want you to do this for me. Put your hands out right in front of you and everybody do this with her.
Great.
See, tell me when you got that, Skylar. Perfect. I love your background, by the way, too. Or is that Harry Potter? That is perfect. What a thematic point there. That is awesome. Here, take your hands like this and go ahead and twist them in like this. Everybody do this right with her. Awesome. Just like this. Now take your right hand and just put it right over your left hand. Just like that. Squeeze those together. Yeah, interlace those fingers. Now, Skylar, I'll have you do this with everyone else. Just slowly start to turn your hands up like that.
Wait. Wait.
Skylar, it took me a few tries at first too. Here, we got some more people. I'm going to admit these guys. Awesome, because they're my family, so I feel like that would be rude for me not to let them in. But it took me a few tries too, right? So what the secret is, and I'm going to tell you the secret. This is a one-time offer only. I'm going to tell you the secret here. You put your hands out, turn them like this, put this hand over the other one. Now, what most people do at this point is they put their right hand, their pinky, over their left pinky. And that's not what you got to do. You have to switch those pinkies around. Switch those pinkies for me. Perfect. Now, Skylar, you should be able to just turn your hands up like that.
Wait.
Yeah, and that's the point where most people realize your pinkies have nothing to do with this, and a magician never reveals his secrets. I'm so sorry, Skylar.
You chose the wrong person. I can't understand.
No, you know what? I didn't understand either. It's magic, and that's what we're here to do today. Skylar, thank you so much. Go ahead and mute yourself again. Everybody give a wave for Skylar. Awesome. That looks so cool. Awesome. Awesome. Now, here, let's do a little bit of something else. But before I do that, I do have to tell you guys, I just signed something really big. I just signed a contract for 6 months. 6-month contract with HBO Go. Yes, I am so excited. It's really, I can't even express how excited I am. I get unlimited movies and TV for the next 6 months for $19.99. Best contract I've ever signed. I am ecstatic for it. Now, regardless of that though, let's do another trick. Let's get another trick here. And for this one, I'm gonna need some more of you guys. So let's see, let me pick someone else here. Great, let's see, let's pick, oh, there's Jennifer. Let's see. I'm going to unmute you here. Let's see if that works. Awesome. How are you, Jennifer?
Doing great.
Great. It is so good. It's so good to see you outside of Christmas breakfast.
I know, it's really good to see you too.
It's awesome. It is awesome. Jennifer, I got to tell you something, though. It's a little story, right? So in the 70s and, last time we did get our, like, kind of, we got moving physically, but let's get our brains warmed up. That makes me sound like a lame math teacher, but stick with me here. In the 70s, at Duke University, they conducted these studies, right? Studies on people that claim to have supernatural powers, right? And this is a real thing. I'm not even messing around right now. It was, they called it extrasensory perception is what it was called. So they tested this extrasensory perception, which stands for people taking too much acid in the 70s. That's the same place we got tie-dye jumpsuits from. So kind of iffy on the ideas there. But regardless, one of the tests that they come up with to test this ESP was actually really cool. So they would have a scientist, that's what we'll call him, a scientist, go into another room with a deck of cards. And in the deck of cards, he would take one out, turn it backwards, and put it back in the deck. He would come back out in front of the guy or girl who he was testing, put it on the table, and say what card is turned face down, which card is the different card. Here, I'm going to admit some more people coming in, but he would do that for these people that were testing their abilities or whatever. So we're going to try and recreate that test here today. Does that sound all right, Jennifer?
That sounds great.
Awesome. That's what I love to hear. Now, all we need for this is a deck of cards taped to the ceiling, hanging by a string, and clipped on. I don't know where I could get that from.
I've got one.
Oh, how convenient. Look at that. It's like magic. Here, we have this deck of cards. I'm going to leave this sitting right there. So that way, let's see. So that way you guys know I'm not doing any sleight of hand, anything funny with this deck of cards. All right, now, Jennifer, I want you to tell me, do you think the card that is turned around, because I don't know it either, I didn't want to influence you or anything, someone in my family did it, which card do you think that is? Do you think it's red or black?
I think it's black.
You think it's black. Thank you so much, Jennifer. I'm going to have you mute yourself, and we're going to pick someone else here. Let's see. Awesome. Let's go. Oh, my gosh, Annika. How are you doing? I'm going to unmute. How are you, Annika?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. It's been so long since I've seen you. I've grown so much. I'm actually 6'4" now.
Oh.
Yeah, it's incredible. It's really strange. But here's, now, I'm not going to lie to you about this, though. This deck of cards has that card backwards. We said it's a black card. Now, in black cards, there are spades and there are clubs. Which one do you think that is, Annika? A spade or a club?
A spade.
A spade. Okay.
Yeah.
That is all right. Are you sure?
Sure. Yeah. Spade.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you so much, Annika. I'm going to have you mute yourself. We're going to go to someone else here. Let's see. Awesome. Here, this one says, Lynette. I'm going to have you join us, Lynette.
Well,
How
hello.
are you? Awesome. I think, based on my mom's reaction, that maybe you work with her?
Yes, I'm a bit familiar with your mother. Yes.
Okay. So I'll assume work. She's like doing jumping jacks back there. It's really, I wish I could flip this camera around. But I need you to tell me, there are number cards and there are picture cards. Which one of those do you think it is, a number card or a picture card?
I want it to be a picture card.
A picture card. Interesting choice. Interesting choice. Now here, I'm gonna have you mute yourself. Thank you so much, Lynette. Thank you for joining us here today. And let's get somebody else on here. Dom. Let's see, I'm gonna unmute you here. Dom, how are you, man?
I'm good, bro. How are you?
Good to see you, dude. The fro is going. You've really been growing it out, man. It looks good.
I know. Thanks, bro.
Yeah. All right, this all comes down to you, Dom. There are jacks, queens, and kings. What do you think it is, a jack, a queen, or a king?
A king.
A king. And we did pick spades, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so altogether, the king of spades was the card that we picked. Now, let me tell you something. Whether this works or not, I just think it's really cool that we were able to come together and create an idea. We are all in these different locations. And there's a good chance that this might not work because, it was a test that they used. Let's find that card there. I don't know where this card is. Let's see. There should be a backwards card here. Ooh. Let's see here. Maybe I'm just looking at it the wrong way. Let's see. There should be a backwards card. Okay, perfect. There it is. That got lost in there. But there's one card that's backwards, and when I was looking for it, I totally spaced what card it is. What was the card that we came up with?
Was it King of Spades?
The King of Spades. That's a great idea.
Ooh.
Awesome. Give me a wave if you thought that was cool, because I sure thought that was cool. I think that was awesome, I gotta say. Sweet. I'm going to give that to my magic hand over there that's going to be grabbing things throughout this for me. Also that. Thank you so much. Now, I'm going to give you guys another great idea, right? When this quarantine is over and we return to businesses, to restaurants, to Hogwarts, for example, starting conversation might be kind of hard. It might be hard to break the ice. So I have an offer for you where I will break the ice for you. For any donation today, over $100, I will be giving a free 30-minute performance at whatever your business, restaurant, or whatever is. And so that's going to be a ton of fun. 30 minutes where you can welcome back everyone from this strange time and give them a good show that goes to support a good cause. So that is awesome. And we've already had some $100 donations, amazingly. So those people, just make sure you also send me your shirt sizes, because we do have some cool t-shirts that we created for the show that we'll be sending you guys. It is going to be awesome. And I'll sign it so that way you can hang it up in your house, and then you can say, wow, that guy on Netflix, I knew him. Hopefully. But that's that. You know what? I've been having some strange conversations, though. I mean, like, you know, they're kind of boring, to be honest with you. It's like, man, this virus is crazy, or you can't tell me Carol Baskins didn't kill her husband, or no, Mom, I'm not talking to myself again. Get out of my room. You know, that type of thing. That's the type of thing that I'm talking about right now. And speaking of Tiger King, that is a weird show. Wave your hands if you've seen that show. Okay, so a good amount of you. It is a crazy, crazy show. But you know what? This quarantine, I have been looking up all sorts of weird stuff. Just weird stuff. Like I learned the other day, and this is true, this is a real fact, the Goodyear blimp, the Goodyear blimp is the official bird of Redondo, California. I am not even kidding you. And I think Miss Ayers might be watching this. So if she is, I know Wikipedia isn't a trustworthy source or whatever, but like, where else are you going to find that type of information? I can't think of anywhere else where you could find that. But Wikipedia has got like everything. So it got me thinking, how many articles are there on Wikipedia? So here, let me ask you guys, are any of you watching this on a laptop where you have your phone handy with you? If you are, wave your hand. Let's see on here. Let's go. Oh man, Uncle Tom. There you are. Let's see. Oh, I'm having trouble. There you are. How are you, Uncle Tom?
Good. I'm good. Thank you.
Good. Hi, Ning. How are you?
Hi.
Hi. Oh my gosh. It is so good to see you guys. Now, I'm going to have you do this for me. Uncle Tom, can you pull out your phone for me? And I'm sure you guys have guessed by now that I know this guy, but I promise you nothing is set up at this point. We haven't talked about this before the show, anything like that. Uncle Tom, here, do this for me. Go on to Safari or wherever you search for stuff on an Android.
Google.
Okay, cool. I'm sorry. I don't know that stuff. So go to Google and then look this up for me. Look up how many articles on Wikipedia. Do that for me.
How many articles on Wikipedia?
Whoa, fancy with the voice and everything. Crazy.
Okay.
Okay, awesome. And then here, show me the screen. Turn the screen towards the camera for me. Awesome. And then just start scrolling down a little bit until you find something called wikicount.com, because that's a
Got
site.
it.
Cool. And then click on that site and tell me when you're there.
I'm there.
Awesome. And then here, show that. You can show that to me. Awesome. And then here's, tell me when you're showing it to me so it pulls up your screen.
Now.
Awesome. So now here's what we'll do. I'm going to take out my calculator and let's see here. There it is. Calculator. Awesome. Read to me, how many words per article are there? The small number.
Average of approximately 1,127 words per article.
1,127. We're going to multiply that number by the bigger number. So for the sake of time, you don't have to like try and figure out what that number is. Just read it off to me number by number.
6068228.
Okay, awesome. Here, I'm going to do the math on that. So that would mean there are 6 billion, almost 7 billion different words on Wikipedia, which is Wikipedia. That was a weird way to say that, but almost 7 billion words on Wikipedia. Here, I'm going to have you go down and then just touch, visit Wikipedia for me. Tell me when you've done that.
Okay.
Awesome. And here, I want you to click the little gray like magnifying glass at the top.
Okay.
Awesome. And then just search up any, let's go for an object. Any object. This can be something that means something to you, something that's just sitting in your living room. It can be absolutely anything, just an object that you think will pull up an article.
Okay.
Awesome. Tell me when you've done that and search for it.
Okay.
Okay,
Done.
perfect. Now here, I'm going to have you start scrolling through the article and just find a long word, something not like and or the that's boring. Find a long word for me, something interesting. Tell me
Okay.
when you've got a word.
I've got
And then
a word.
just turn off your phone for me. Awesome. Have you got your phone turned off? Now
Yes.
here, I'm going to have, can you grab me that pad there with the Sharpie? Awesome. Thank you so much. Great. Now here is what we are going to do. Uncle Tom, let's see here. I'm going to take this. This is some homework that I got done halfway, it looks like. Uncle Tom, I'm going to have you do this for me. I want you to think of the word that you found on the article, just the one that you're thinking of, not the one you typed in. Think of that word for me.
All right.
All right, now here, I want you to think of the first letter of that word
Okay.
and say, come up with a name that starts with that letter. Come up with just a random name that starts with that letter.
Okay, I've done that.
Okay, perfect. Here, I'm going to go with my guess here. I'm going to write this down. Okay. Okay, Uncle Tom, for the very first time, tell us the name that you created, the name. What's the name you're thinking of?
Randy.
Geoffrey. Okay, so not Geoffrey. That's not what you were thinking.
No.
Randy. Okay, well, we're better off without Geoffrey anyways. Forget that guy. We do not need him. Think of the word that you searched up, the one that you looked up.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. And here, I want you to think of the first letter in that word,
Okay.
and then say a different letter, a random letter out loud.
Any other letter?
Yes.
W.
So this starts with a T. Am I correct in saying that?
You are correct.
Awesome, awesome. Now here, let's see. Think of a letter somewhere in the middle of this, and just start saying that letter over and over again in your head.
Okay.
Okay, like B, 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 B. Is that in the middle of your word?
That is the, yes.
Yes, yes, perfect. I'm gonna write that down for you. Okay, and you know what? We're just gonna go for the whole thing here. I just need you to look at me really quick. Perfect, we're gonna go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X. I don't think there's a Y or Z are there. Awesome. For the very first time, I'm gonna have you tell us, what is the word that you searched up, the word that you typed in and looked up?
Table.
Table. Here, hang on. You guys can't see this, I don't know, but that would be a table. Awesome. Now here, there's that other word that I had some trouble with at the beginning. We started to do name stuff with it, all of that. But I think when I was going through the alphabet, I might have picked up on something. So I'm gonna go with this. And Uncle Tom, I'm gonna have you do this for me. I'm gonna have you in a second close your eyes because I want everyone else to see this except for you. Okay, perfect. Here, close your eyes for me.
Okay. Eyes are closed.
Perfect. Everyone, here, keep those closed. Keep those closed. Everyone, look at the word I looked at right here, this lower word. For the first time, open your eyes up and tell us what's the word you're just thinking of. You didn't click on it, type it in, or anything. What's that word?
Recommended.
Recommended. Look at that. Awesome. I cannot believe, you know what? That is the first time that trick has ever worked. Awesome. That is great. Thank you so much, Uncle Tom. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Awesome.
Awesome. And I'll have you go ahead and mute yourself so we can get some new people in here. Awesome. Now, let's do something else here. Here, I'm going to levitate my laptop backwards a little bit. We'll go like this. Yep, yep. And then like that. And then we're going to tilt it down magically. Perfect. Right there. Now, we are going to try something that uses everybody for this next trick. I don't want anyone feeling left out. I don't want anyone feeling like they wish they could have participated, but couldn't. So let's do something else here. Right here, I've got something kind of interesting. Right here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 identical sandwich bags. Now, in these sandwich bags is not sandwiches. In fact, in these bags are, let me show you this, blocks of wood. I don't know if you can see that well, but it's a block of wood in this guy. Now, here, we're going to put that in there. Now, what makes this interesting is not the wood, and it's not all 4 of the bags. It is just one, which I believe is this one right here. And one of these bags is a razor sharp nail. That's where things get interesting. And this razor sharp nail, which I can assure you guys is very sharp, is gonna stay in this bag. This bag that is very dangerous, very scary, we are gonna call this bag the boo-boo bag. We do not want to land on the boo-boo bag, I promise you. Now, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pick a few of you guys to help me out with this. Let's see, I'm gonna actually mix these up a bit so that way nobody knows the order of them. Let's see, awesome. We've got these bags mixed up nice and good. Great. Now here, let's see, I'm gonna have somebody who wants to help, just unmute yourself and tell me your name. Absolutely, anyone who wants to help with this. Just one of you. We just need one of you. Take that step and hit unmute. You won't regret it. It's going to be something you can remember.
Heidi.
Heidi. Heidi, I cannot see you. Or, no, I can see you. It's just a cat. So I'm assuming you're not the cat in the photo. I got a catfished. Okay, it gets better. It gets better from here. But we have these 1, 2, 3, and 4 bags, right? I want you to choose bag number 1, bag number 2, bag number 3, or bag number 4. Which bag do you think is safe? Which bag is not the boo-boo bag?
I think bag number 2 is safe.
You think bag number 2. So this one right here?
Yes.
Awesome. Here, we will move these out of the way. Great. Bag number 2. Watch this. Go 1, 2, and I do have to tell you guys that please do not do this at home. I'm a trained professional stupid teenager, and I don't want to see anybody doing this at home. This is dangerous, and I'm just stalling at this point. 1, 2, 3. That's a safe bag. Good choice, Heidi. Thank you so much. That is just a block of wood. Yes, yes. Whew. But now the chance of me hitting the boo-boo bag gets a little bit higher, So here, Heidi, I'll have you mute yourself. Somebody else unmute themselves and tell me your name.
Hi. Cricket?
Say your Hi, this is Ellery.
Oh my goodness, how are you, Ellery?
Good.
It is so nice to see you. Wow. How old are you now? Like, you gotta be at least 20-something, right? No, not 20-something? Okay, I was off, I guess. Ellery, what do you think? Bag number 1, number 2, or number 3? Which bag is not the boo-boo bag?
Number 2.
This one, in the middle, right here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. Here, we're gonna move these other bags aside. Watch. We will go 1, 2, 3. That was a safe bag, Ellery. Thank you so much. That was a safe bag. Oh my goodness, let's rip this out. That is just a, the block of wood that almost became dangerous, but that is 2 blocks of wood. That would leave me with a 50-50 chance. Now I gotta tell you guys, I don't usually do this trick. And I've done it a few times. And the first time I tried it, you know, as you can see by my hands, I got lucky. I got really lucky. Second time I tried it, I also got lucky. And the third time I tried it, well, we are about to find out right now how that time goes. Let's see. Somebody unmute your microphone and tell me your name. Anyone who wants to help with this, somebody who hasn't gone yet, wants to be a part of this before it's over. Otherwise, I'm gonna pick for you. This is like the teacher drawing those little sticks out of the bucket or whatever. Okay. You guys left me with no choice. Let's see. I'm gonna unmute. Let's see. Miss Mackey. I'm gonna unmute you because I feel like I trust you. I feel like you know me well enough. Go ahead and unmute yourself for me.
Okay.
Awesome. How are you, Miss Mackey?
I'm fine. How are you?
Well, I guess we're about to find out, really. But we have bag number 1 and bag number 2, a 50-50 shot here. I can't tell which bag is which. Which one do you think is safe and not the boo-boo bag? Number 1 or number 2? Left or right?
I'm going to say number 1 on your left.
Okay, this bag right here. This is the one we're going to go with. And we will move this guy to the side. Okay. We'll go 1, 2. Are you sure that this bag is safe?
I'm not sure at all. Are you?
Okay, yeah, me neither. So let's just go for it. 1, 2. We got it, guys. Look at this. This is just a block of wood. Oh my God. Look at that. Is 3 blocks of wood, and that would leave, of course, yeah, that would leave our boo-boo bag with the nail right there. And I think my grandparents might be watching this, and in case they are, I just want to reassure them that this nail is totally fake, and that it couldn't really like stab through anything. Just so you guys know. Awesome. Thank you. I'm just kidding. That went right through that apple, a little sharper than I thought it would. But thank you guys. We got it. Woo! Give me a wave, because my hands are still moving. Awesome. We are going to move this plate here, and we are actually going to move this computer back. I'm going to try and levitate this guy back to me. We go. Whoa. Awesome. Thank you, Lexi. I appreciate it. All right, great. Now that we have this back, I hope that in here, we'll move this up so that way you can see my face a little better. I hope that you guys have all had a great time so far. I've had an awesome time planning this, pulling this thing together, and I'm in shock, honestly, at the response that this has received. We have raised over $800 for the free breakfast program. That is incredible. Give that away. That's awesome. Yes. Now, before this does end, I want to do something with each and every one of you, so that way nobody feels left out. We got some people joining. I'm sorry if I missed that before. Let's see. We'll add them in. Great. Before we do this, I'm going to need one last person. This is your last chance to be a part of the show, because it is going to be my last trick, unfortunately. Let's see, anybody who wants to be a part of this last trick, go ahead and unmute yourself and tell me your name. You guys do not have to worry. I'm not going to like make you disappear or anything, as long as this goes right, you know.
Hello. Oh.
Hi there. How are you? Oh, hello. Are you there? We had you for a second. Let's see. Let's get somebody here. You know what? I'm just going to pick on one of you. Let's see. Doc and Rachel. I am going to pick on you guys. I know you're shaking your head telling me not to do it, but I got to do this to you guys. It's just the magician's ways, you know?
All right.
Awesome. How are you, Doc and Rachel?
Doing great.
Doing great. How are you?
Awesome. I'm fantastic. My hands are healthy and clean, so I'm
Good.
a
That's
happy
good.
man right now. Yeah. Now here, I'm gonna do this trick with you guys, but also with everyone else. Everyone follow along as I do this, and this works for everybody. So everybody can be a part of this trick. Now, Doc and Rachel, I'm gonna have you do this for me. And I'll pick on you, Doc. I'm gonna have you think of an odd number for me. Any odd number.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. It can be a big odd number, a small odd number, anything you want. And here, I'm gonna have, could you grab me that sign right there, and then just that Sharpie as well. Awesome. I've got a great team of people here working for me that actually it's just my sister, but she's awesome. So thank you, Lexi. But yeah, thank you. Give it up for Lexi. Woo. She said, Alec, I swear to God, if my face is on this show, I'm never talking to you again. So I think we've done good so far. But here, I'm going to try to make a prediction as to what number you were thinking of, Doc. I'm going to write this down. And it's an odd number, right?
It is odd.
Awesome. Let's see. We're going to go with that. Doc, okay, I don't want you to say it out loud. Just tell me yes or no. Was the number that you were thinking of 1404037
No.
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 No, it was not. You know what? I don't know why anybody would be thinking of that number now that I look at it. Forget that number. We're gonna try something else. Do this for me, Doc. Oh, I got it. Think of your odd number, and everybody do this with him. Think of your odd number and spell it out in your head. Tell me when you've done that, Doc.
Yeah.
Awesome. Now think of the last 2 letters in that odd number.
Okay.
And focus on whichever one of those is, whichever one is closer to that beginning of the alphabet. Think of whichever one of those is closer to the beginning of the alphabet. And everybody do this with him.
Okay.
Perfect. Now here, Doc, I want you to think of, maybe I didn't pick the right guy for this trick. I know you know a lot of animals, but I want you to think of an animal that starts with that letter.
Down to 9 digits already.
Got it.
You've got an animal that starts with that letter.
I do.
Everybody think of an animal that starts with the letter that you're thinking of. Perfect. Now, hold on to that thought, everyone, because there is something that I would like to say before our time is up here. You know, I never thought I would be doing a magic show online. That's for sure. Or I never thought that my senior prom would get canceled or anything like that. But I think that overall, this virus has really taught me something. I think that it's taught me that life is all about perspective. You know, there were so many moments that I feel I took for granted, just being able to hang out with my friends or see my family members, that I wish I would have paid a little more attention to and just realized how important they actually were. And I hope that when this is all over, because it will end, I hope that we can all appreciate those things. And instead of letting this virus take anything more from us, that we can take love, appreciation, and gratitude from it. So I hope that we can do that. Now, everyone, think of your animal, focus on that animal. And, you know, we are all separated right now. We are all in different rooms. We're in different houses. We're all isolated. But I still think that we're a little more connected than we think. See, think of your animal, and I know that nobody is thinking of 1404037 but you have to remember that it's all about perspective. Maybe some of you are thinking of an elephant. If you are, go ahead and wave your hands.
Oh,
That looks like just about everyone. Awesome. Thank you so much, Doc and Rachel. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And Doc, I was really worried you were going to think of like the Eskimo ant of South Africa or something.
No.
Thank you for going with an elephant. Awesome. Guys, one more time before our time is up. This is for the St. Vrain Valley School District free breakfast program. We've already raised so much money. But if you enjoyed the show, maybe if I called on you and you had a good time today, please think about donating to the GoFundMe. All you have to do is go to GoFundMe.com and look up The Magic of Giving. And it's out by Alec Mueller. And that is all. stay safe, stay happy, and thank you for enjoying the magic of giving back with me. Thank you, guys.